All right, so just as a review, we are looking at the term competition, which is when two or more populations use the same resource, such as a food source. So we know in the Glacier Sea, for example, that the jellies and the sardines are competing for the same food source, which is a zooplankton. But our whole overall question is, why is that jelly population increasing? One other thing, also, you'll have these slides later to add to page 12 of your science notebook, or you could pause the video and add that in now. Another thing that we might see is something called an indirect effect. And now this is a new concept. It's the result of the result of one cause leading to an effect that causes one or more other effects. So what I'm thinking here is that sometimes in populations, there might be two organisms that are not their populations aren't directly connected in the food web or directly affecting each other, but they could cause an indirect effect on each other. We're going to explore that concept more using the sim as well for part two. So what I'm talking about is, for example, the furbills, that little blue rat looking thing in this simulation ecosystem, and the stingwings, these little dragonfly looking things, are not directly connected to each other on that food web, but a change in one could cause a change in the other because they're indirectly connected. So, first, what I want you to do, and you can pause the video right after this to try and plan a change that you think would cause an increase to the stingwing population. So, think what you could do to the furbills to cause an increase to this purple stingwing population, and then come back to this video. Now I'm just going to walk you through the directions here real quick. Is that you should launch the simulation, which you probably already have pulled up. If not, I included the link right below. And then you should already be in the 6 population mode, but go to 6 population mode. And if you're like me and you already had it up, go ahead and press refresh here. And you're going to let the sim run for about 40 time units. That's up here, just a reminder. And then you're going to make a change after 40 time units to the furbills that you selected above. And then once this says 40, you'll click pause. Well, 39, close enough. And then open this. You're going to make a change to the furbill population down here. Making a bigger change will cause a bigger effect, whether you're increasing or decreasing them. It doesn't matter what the number is, just a big change in this furbill population, decrease or increase, to try and figure this out. Then you'll press play and let the sim run for another 100 time units up here. You'll press play, it'll go for 100 time units. Then you'll press analyze, which is over here, and you'll use that range window like you have before to observe the sizes of the different populations before and after the change. So this would be before the change right here where I'm at. When you press the 100 time units, it'll come up over here. You'll have a longer time down here. All right. And then you go and answer these questions based off of that change and try and figure this out. What change in the furbill population would cause the stingwing population to increase? You got this.